What is up, everyone? This is Easy Street Gaming. Got another Dribble Age video. We kind of split this video in half because not everyone can really get into the elite partners. This is on the elite limited era partners. I've got a rundown of a bunch of different ones that you definitely want, but they're hard to get. And on screen, I got a bunch that I have. You'll notice they're not really like colors, but they're there. And then in the second half of the video, one of my ongoing addictions is the Treeman. I'm trying to get the biggest attack in the world on him. So we're working on that too. I got some pretty cool stuff at the end of the video. So let's just go right down to the current meta. You'll notice that the current meta has all of the limited partners in it. It's got Red Ursa Huntress, and you build her with high speed and high attack, and she will pretty much completely take the green prince out of the game. And this team is built really well. It has specific things that it does really well. Then you have Green Tusk, which he has a huge team buff, and he has a team attack. Usually build him with stun, and he also hurts the blue party really well. Then you have Muchacha. She has a big buff and debuff. And then the kind of the sleeper would be the Red Woody. No, I'm sorry, Green Woody. I said Woody twice. And he's got the passive skill Inertia Aura, and might be the best debuff in the game. He completely controls everyone's action bar. So he swaps around action bars. He'll take the lowest action bar on your side and swap it with the highest on their side, and do all kinds of things to speed your team up. So really well designed team. Hard to get all the pieces of it together, but you'll notice at the very top. Now what you should be doing, if you don't know already, you should be going to your elite rank matches or your rank matches and go all the way to the top and see what the guys up top are using. I can't see all of the first place guys because we have different divisions and all, but I'm pretty sure that most everyone's going to have 2 or 3 of those 4 up there at the top. On screen, I have a different attack that I'm working on, and we're actually in adventure on the very final level of adventure, and on the first stage, which has those the red scarecrows that do the Thor's curse, and they just slaughter you if you're not careful. So if you haven't got there yet, something to look forward to. Anyway, we had talked about the meta a couple of videos ago. If you don't know what the meta is, meta basically just means the most effective team available. And this is certainly one of the most effective teams available, although there are several other teams. In this game, you can't really say the meta is one team because there's so many good teams out there. You can get different colored teams that's all one, the team's all one color because you can pick your opponent, and your opponent's already got their defenses up there, so you can kind of pick and choose what colors you want. So I'm going to show a good team in each of the 3 colors too. And on screen also, on the right side, I'm basically going through what's being played on screen. I'm not going to read it because it's so much. This is going to have a ton of information in this video. So, in the meta, red team, got Red God of Earth, Red Nomad, Red Colonel. This is pretty popular. You've seen this a lot, even in the mid game. And then, of course, the Little Red Ghost. The key here is the Red Colonel. She has to have the first attack, and she'll put a big defensive buff out there. You'll see a lot of people swapping out Red Colonel though with the second Red Ghost, and personally I skip it. I'm not fighting someone with 2 Red Ghosts and a maxed out Nomad and a maxed out Red God of Earth, because that's just like a slaughter. Really tough team to beat. Basically what happens is the Nomad will die real fast, and the Ghost will keep on bringing him back to life, and you can't kill the Nomad, and they just beat the hell out of you. Now the green team is a lot harder to get all the pieces for it. But you have the Green Marionette. She has a 40% attack boost for the whole. That's her leader skill. She's also got a bunch of multi-attacks where she controls other players in your team. Then you have the Green Prince, one of the best overall partners in the game still. And then you have what I think may still be the #1 partner, which is Green Woody. No, not Woody. Tricky. Jeez, I suck today. Tricky, along with the Green Scarecrow, might be the most powerful power team there is. And now you can switch the green team to a speed team by putting the Green God of Earth in, and then putting the Green Dragon Man in, and then using a shielder like the catfish or green sharky. Now the blue team, this is a much more traditional team. A lot of people think this is kind of like the lazy team, but you have blue Bape or blue Colonel, and then you'll have 3 nomads with them. And if you get 3 maxed out nomads, it's tough to beat. I know a lot of people have managed to get 3 nomads, and they'll play it with Bape or they'll play it with the Colonel. You're going to see this a lot more too. You're going to see 3 nomads, and then you're going to see the Rockwell, a new partner, just came out 2 weeks ago, and he's got a team shield, and he revives partners, and when he revives them, they come back immune or invincible or something. He needs high speed, high hit point. And trust me on that, I tried to build him a different way and he sucked. So, that being said, a lot of people complain a bit about limited partners. They're really hard to get. You can get lucky. You get them every era. We have a chance to get new partners, and then you also have a chance to get the older era partners. You can buy the first 10 turtles. It's the purple turtles. You can buy the first 10 with gems, but then after that you have to pay for them. It's the biggest part of the partner game, so a lot of people will invest a lot into this part of it, and then they don't get anything and they get upset. Well, if you don't have these partners, there are ways to get around it. There are some of the other partners that you can get easily, and you can still play with them, and believe it or not, they're very effective. One of them is the Treeman, one of my favorite partners in the game. You see him here. I've developed this team right here specifically to promote Treeman in this elderberry attack of his. You saw right there, just did 144,000 attack damage. There's a new cruel blade is what it's called, and we'll just switch off the battle to go to something else. Oh, I wanted to switch to this because this is probably the best overall attack I've done on the clan monster. It was 866 damage total. 866,000. This team is all debuff team that I have. Leading off with the red Rudolph, Third Awakened, and she basically does poison debuffs every time. The Treeman also does some kind of debuff. I think he slows, which enhances Green Prince because he also slows, and if he attacks someone that's slow, he gets a better hit on him. And then there's the Marionette. She also does another debuff. So you got everyone in there's debuffing this thing as much as possible. He just did another attack right there with 102,000 damage on that one. So, and the Cruel Blade, its ability is very similar to the Elderberry Branch attack. The Elderberry Branch is 50% more damage for every debuff the other team has. So if they have 10 debuffs, it's 50% times 10, I guess. I don't know exactly the math on that. I don't want to figure it out right now. But the Cruel Blade also, it does 10% damage per debuff, and it's stackable. So if that skill gets triggered by him, that's going to be stacked on top of the Elderberry Branch. And I didn't get it this here, but if you notice all the debuffs up top, you notice there's a 40% attack boost from Rudolph, and here comes the Elderberry Branch from Red Tree, and there's 266,838 damage. That is a big smashing hit. That's what I feel like if I punch someone, especially if you're a little girl or a little kid. So 266,000 damage in a single attack from a 2-star partner. This is to inspire those without elite limited partners to keep you guys pushing forward. Look for the little hints in this game. They're all over the place. Look for the 2- and 3-star partners. There's all kinds of sneaky sleeper partners out there that you can replace some of these big, heavy-hitting elite partners with until you get them, because you're going to get them eventually. Just like I will. So anyway, appreciate everyone for watching. Leave me some messages. If anyone's got questions, ask questions other people can answer. Help when you can. That's what it's all about. Try not to get zeroed by the Chinese, like I do. Once again, I appreciate everyone for watching the video. Until next time, it's been easy. Take care, everybody. Oh, one more thing. Next video, I'll have the second part of the Rockwell. I'm supposed to do that already, but it's hard to get some green replays. I don't know. No one has them. So take care, everyone.